Hey Virgo, how are you? Bringing you a general reading for the collective of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Not date or time specific, may not resonate for everyone. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. Planets are pretty quiet right now, so that's going to shift in another 2 or 3 days from now. So for now, let's just enjoy the peace and quiet, shall we? I did pull some oracle for you here, Virgo, from Starry Beginnings. You get card 29. Now 2 and 9 is 11. So this is sort of an energetic reference of where you are on your journey. And it says, enjoy where you are, for soon you will be somewhere else, right? This feels a little bit like Pooh, right? Winnie the Pooh. Wherever you go, there you are. Or whoever said it from Pooh. But this card is letting you know that soon you will see the way to go. So just enjoy where you are for now. It also talks about cycles. And what I mean by that is like the ebb and flow of life, and how sometimes we learn a lesson. Let's say, I'm just going to give you an example. Let's say it's about boundaries and we learn a harsh lesson. Well, the energy, the opportunity will flow back to us again to then have that opportunity to flex that muscle and to have better boundaries as a result of lessons learned. So it's talking about the cycle of the energy that, you know, when something is lost to us and how it comes back and we get to sort of have a do-over. So I really love this. Enjoy where you are, for soon you'll be somewhere else. From Sacred Light Oracle, this is card 35, Violet Fire, Transmutation, Detoxification, Psychic Vision, and Constant Distraction. And this card is, this deck actually, Sacred Light Oracle Anastark, is all Ascended Masters. So this is Ascended Master Saint Germain, who offers the violet flame. Many of you are aware of how to meditate using the violet flame. And the violet flame basically clears and detoxifies and ultimately transmutes any anxiety or other negative energy, thereby clearing the path for miracles, right? So it's clearing the path and getting rid of all the negative energy and transmuting it into miracles and awakening hidden abilities such as psychic vision, etc. It also allows you to quiet all the noise, because part of this card is about constant distractions. So it's telling you to power down, Virgo. Power down so you can kind of tune in to your own hidden abilities. Really nice. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your connection, shall we? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's coming through for our Virgos and those who love us. For the Virgos that have a Leo connection, if you missed that Leo reading yesterday, it was killer. Check it out. Okay. Someone's coming back. Knight of Wands. Oof. The challenge is, can you receive that energy? Because this is the challenge position. The Five of Cups is someone's coming back from the past, and there may be some very serious water under that bridge. Definitely. Remember, I was just talking about the ebb and flow and the cycles here. And something coming back, right? When we lose something that's lost. I can't even believe I used those words, coming back. And here it is. This is a card of loss. So there may be an opportunity coming back. The question is whether or not you have looked in the rearview mirror long enough and are prepared to turn around and move forward. Maybe not. Four of Pentacles underneath. There, Virgo, showing up in your own reading, solitary journey of the hermit, bringing those lessons forward. Perfect. What's crowning you, though, this is great, is the Hanged Man. So within the Hanged Man energy, this is what will serve you, where you'll gain your strength to bring about your desired outcome. Whatever it is, it's telling you, pull back, wait for some enlightenment. Be sure that you look at the situation from all angles or with fresh eyes. So there is a little bit of stalled energy with the Hangman, but it's more of a surrender. It's kind of a giving over and waiting for the energy to sort of drop in. You could even do a violet flame meditation if you'd like. You can Google it if you don't even know what that's about. To kind of clear any blocks that you may be having about how you're seeing the situation, especially because we have the Five of Cups, which is the rear view mirror from a far less pleasant time. Look at this going forward, Six of Cups. I do feel like we have potentially here a return of the past life soulmate of the twin. Yeah. Potentially, Virgo, potentially. So, message from Spirit, Six of Swords, the energy that surrounds you, you may be unaware of. We will look at the devil energy. Nine of Cups is in your hopes and or fears. And there's your outcome. Choosing each other, choosing the connection, or coming home to self. You can look at it any way. The Lovers is a card of choice. There's Virgo energy on the bottom, Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady, Virgo. You know the drill. Slow and steady. So let's look at the Knight of Wands and the Five of Cups. Can't even believe. Back to the Knight of Pentacles on both decks. Yeah. So I feel like someone's coming back in with higher vibration. There's a lot of, this is definitely a twin flame dynamic that I'm reading for. That's generally what I do, but I like when we get the confirmation of that. The King of Swords is kind of coming through as this person coming back with honor and integrity to serve their higher purpose, especially after what went wrong, right? Because that's the challenge here. Now, the King of Swords can be cool and aloof and distant. That is not what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing is somebody who's coming back quick, fast, and in a hurry with honor, with honesty, with truth, with integrity. So being that we got the Five of Cups twice, partly what I feel will be dealt with in that meetup or in that return is how things went very south for both of you. I feel like, yeah, there's water under the bridge, as I said. The question is, can you let it pass? Can you clear it? And that's why you're getting violet fire. Now that makes sense. Okay, clear that energy. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm not really surprised. At first I thought maybe this is all about not letting somebody in, but I kind of feel it's kind of coming through reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Wands with the Three of Swords. Unburdening yourself, letting go of the wounds of the past, dropping your guard. There is the unconditional love of the Divine Feminine, of the Empress coming in to support you in that effort. So as this person returns, yes, sadness and grief and loss and mistakes of the past and regrets of the past are all going to be brought back up to the surface, but you're going to be prepared to deal with it head on. So this figure that this is coming through reversed, which is like somebody who is not guarded, who is not holding back, who is more open to offloading negative energy in that Ten of Wands, which may have been whatever it is in the past that caused so much heartache for you. So from the past, here you are in hermit mode, bringing that energy forward. So bringing all the lessons you've learned on your road to self-discovery. Virgo, Leo, and why am I not surprised? Yeah, happiness delayed here. This Two of Pentacles. I feel as if part of your hermit energy was about trying to find how to be happy in your own skin. Keeping everything up in the air. I feel like you really wanted to move forward here in this connection. You really wanted some measure of victory and success. The Sun also represents success, but the only way out was through. And so this solitary journey was very necessary. Even though you didn't let go of your connection to this person, it was kind of like you had to take this time for yourself, to find how you could be happy just on your own, which ain't easy, especially when you feel very connected to someone. And now you see things a little bit differently. You're waiting for that insight. You're having maybe some measure of ahas as you kind of re-examine the situation. Hanged Man, Ace of Swords. There's the download I was speaking of. There's the enlightenment, right? And it's like, oh, I see things clearly now. And maybe being more open to receiving some kind of sincere messages, right? Not being so skeptical or suspicious of someone else's intentions here. So if this message comes to you, you may return the message with equal amounts of sincerity, sensitivity, compassion. Yeah, Nine of Swords underneath. It's not going to be without that moment of anxiety and worry. But that's why the Violet Fire is here to support you, to transmute that into something a little bit more gentle and supportive, compassionate. Not just toward this person, but toward yourself. So in other words, this is something that's underneath, but it's not ruling your life in this moment. A kind word would go a long way. You may even, this Hanged Man may actually, Virgo, for some of you, just that sort of pulling back and not taking action may bring in, boom, this truth bomb, some truth that comes in with a message from this person, this King of Swords who's returning. And you may go, oh my gosh, I see everything very differently now. Even though I was worried about what I might hear, I'm glad I held back and I waited for it to kind of drop in, anchor in, so to speak. Yes, this person really loves you. And the Devil out twice now. Seven of Wands underneath. Okay. I can't really speak to this Devil energy over here yet. They could be exactly the same, because what I'm seeing going forward is just all this love, this warmth, this nostalgia between you. You've traveled lifetimes together. And there is this person with their heart wide open, lots of love here. And then what I'm seeing is they cannot resist the temptation, right? That's what I'm feeling. They're trying to resist, they just can't. The Devil energy in this case doesn't feel negative. Well, maybe a little bit, because it is ego. But it's not coming through as shadow. It's coming through as a little bit obsessive adjacent, but in that way of like, I can't get this person off my mind. I must see them. I must speak with them. I must clear the air. I must deliver my truth. I must. It's feeling very, very pressured. And the Devil is that energy that has a hold on us. It's when some aspect of ego has a grip on us, and it is ruled by Saturn, the great teacher. So this person is still struggling with some lessons, and they're trying to resist their temptation, but they're bumping up against it a lot. I do feel like they're coming towards you. I do feel that they're coming towards you, but it's almost as if they'd like to think better of it. They just can't help themselves. And for that reason and that reason alone, it does present a little bit of a red flag, because you want to be clear about the person's intention. A little bit. It'll be different for everyone, is what I'm trying to say. Six of Swords, message from Spirit. Yeah, if you're patient here, Virgo, this is two cards now where you're getting that message of just let this come to you. Just let it come towards you. You don't have to push at all. This is coming towards you. Hanged Man and Temperance underneath. And there is going to be some form of communication that may help you resolve all the emotional overwhelm from the past, right? The brokenheartedness, the sense of grief and loss and mistakes and regrets and all that crap, getting beyond it through this open channel of communication will help resolve a lot of the unprocessed emotions, right? Things that just never got cleared. Little bit of baggage, but you get to move beyond it. And just, exercise self-control and restraint is the message of temperance. If you can be patient, that is the opportunity that's available to you. And I'm going to look at this devil. This is the energy that surrounds you that you may be unaware of or that's hidden from you. Wow. Oh my God. Oof. I feel this is this person, this King of Cups, who's struggling with their own, angel devil moment, right? Like, I really want to ring them up. I really want to text. I really want to communicate. I really want to reach out with this message. And on the other side that tries to resist it. And I feel as if this person is experiencing a little bit of ego death. So it's weird that the devil shows up and the Seven of Wands underneath is their attempt to resist it. And what's happening is actually they're transforming. Behind the scenes, you're not even aware. They're having this little bit of ego death, which is good. So sometimes we have to die to self a bit to come out different on the other side, the new and improved version. Somebody who will benefit greatly from that, will gain so much abundance, stability, growth. This is an eye toward the future. This is life partnership as well. And there's the Judgment card. So we have death and judgment together with the Ten of Pentacles almost coming through as a reward. Second chances, forgiveness, answering the call of the past life soulmate, the one they probably should have been with all along. Hello. So I am feeling as if this is a release of karmic energy that's happening behind the scenes. Yet they can't, I said this in another reading, I think it was Aries, they can't quite quit you. That was an Aries energy coming through, but right here it feels as if their intentions are pure, don't get me wrong, but they're almost like they kind of fall back into old karmic patterns a little bit. But here I see a major change. A major change. Really dealing with shadow, really dealing with ego, and allowing a lot of that old negative karmic energy to kind of die off so they can have their second chance. They do want forgiveness, second chances, an opportunity for reunion with the Judgment card. Even though it's underneath, it's in process is what I'm feeling. Now you're coming in with hopes and fears, Nine of Cups. Typical Virgo. Okay, so first the Nine of Cups comes through as a hope and then it comes through as a fear, or vice versa. I think you're afraid. Here's the fear, that the Nine of Cups is complacency, that what was done in the past is dead as a doornail, and that this person will be complacent, that they won't have the courage to overcome this very powerful challenge and obstacle from the past. And then comes the Nine of Cups again underneath. But you're kind of wishing here, the wish fulfilled would be that they do gather up the strength, the courage, and the confidence to overcome that past ending. So there was a painful ending between you. That is evident down here. You're almost ready to offload it. I feel like you're working that through. Maybe in astral travel, in your sleep state, you're kind of processing it in your psyche like, I'm really ready. If this person comes toward me, I won't hold their feet to an unnecessary fire. Do I want to clear up any, emotional baggage between us? Sure. Do I want to go through and make sure we're kind of resolved and we can each have our say and find a better way forward, a better path forward? Yes. The opportunity comes around again. But I feel as if on some level your wish fulfilled would be that they have the strength, but your fear is that they, they're going to just leave well enough alone and not really be brave enough to tackle what needs to be dealt with from the past, the residual. Wow. I know you want the apology, and you're kind of with this Hanged Man energy really poised to get some truth that comes in, boom, and a sincere message along with it. But you're not seated in confidence here at all. You're definitely worried about it. So let's look at the Lovers. Yeah. I think there's an opportunity for you guys to choose each other. And I know I'm getting a little verklempt, Virgo, and it could happen during the holidays. This was a similar message. It's been coming through a lot. The Three of Cups does not always have to mean third-party energy. This is a choice, and this is reunion, and this is the path, choosing the path. The Lovers is a choice card. The Two of Wands is a choice card, and the Three of Cups is the celebration, right? We're going to choose the love. We're going to choose this partnership. We're going to choose each other, and it could happen because here's divine masculine energy. Somebody's taking the action required to do that. Could be coming in. The Cups is month, so within 3 months, by the third month, which is kind of falling around the same time, March, or the holidays, because the Three of Cups is a holidays card. And this came out, I want to say, just indulge me. Yeah, it came out in the Leo reading too, almost in the exact same spot. So for those of you dealing with Leo, we got plenty of that. Capricorn's here very strong. Scorpio's here strong. Here's who came through. Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus and Libra, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Pisces. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the King of Cups. Capricorn, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, and Aries. Lots of energy. So if this is resonating for you and you want the rest of the story, the link to the extended is below. We'll look at how the person that this is speaking to you about is showing up in the reading, how they see the situation, what they feel about you, how they feel about you, and their intentions going forward. And I'll wrap it up with some additional messages for you from Spirit, as well as some closing oracle. So the link to that's below, Virgo. I hope to see you there. Otherwise, take care, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye for now.